to the Flory Models Daily Vlog. Here we are on Friday the 30th of October 2015, and to be honest, busy day not doing modelling. Been doing loads of editing. In fact, I've done tons of editing today because that was the trouble. I've sort of got so far with the building and the building's going so well that I needed to get going with the editing. So, needless to say, reviews as well, so we've had to do a load of those, but the F104 is going to be in 2 more parts yet, so actually you're going to have part 7 on Monday, and then the following Monday will be part 8. There's also going to be the free to view watch, which is going to talk all about the AK paints and the extreme metals and all the problems we've had or haven't and all the rest of it is going to be up on that one as well. So that will be up next week, so that one's coming along quite nicely. A couple of other bits of editing as well, which we'll see in a moment. But the big thing, as you know, Fridays is kit review day. The Tackham Chieftains have come out at last. I've been really looking forward to seeing these ones. We had a load of them here at Flory Models, so I've reviewed them all, but only done one, if you know what I mean. There's only subtle changes between them all, so basically we have a look at the sprue layouts for the extra bits, but it's a nice sort of 25-minute review. I think we look at the Mark 11, we go through that one. Strange kit. It's one of those kits that when you start going through it all, it seems to be lots of plastic and it's all great. But quite frankly, it looks really chunky, but I'm thinking it's because of the sprue. The sprue is a very strange design on these. It's flat, it's almost square, so it makes everything look big and chunky and heavy and everything else like that. But I think it's because the sprues are big and chunky. It makes everything look big and chunky. Need to say, big complaint is the bags are rubbish, as we spoke about. I think they all do it. Yeah, it's like a bag of bits in there. That's because the track links for all of them have come out. So and also I'm not quite sure how they're supposed to go together. You're supposed to glue them together or not. Anyway, have a look at the review. Actually, it's a really nice kit. If you're a Chieftain fan, or let's just face it, it knocks the Tamiya one into a cop tack completely. So if you do like your Chieftains and your British stuff, things like that, these are definitely the ones for you. They are superb, beautiful detail, beautiful kits all the way through, and Tackham really have done it again. So very nice with all of those. Something a little bit different, you can see the girls down here. As we speak about in the review, obviously, Flory Models, we do like our pin-up girls and all the rest of it. MB have come out with, Masterbox have done a series of 3 at the moment. Don't know if they're going to add to them or anything else like that. It's quite simple, 1 sprue for the figures down here for the girls. So I've got to remember all their names now. So you've actually got, that's Marilyn in number 1, and then you've got, who have we got? Betty, number 2, and then that's going to be Alice, number 3. Just like that. Again, very simple but beautifully done, extremely well sculpted and all the rest of it like that. No real burring on the plastic and all things. So if you want something just that little bit different, then I recommend you go and have a look at these. Pretty cheap as well, so no problem. And something as a little bit of fun, as you know, I am a complete Marvels fan and all the rest of it. I like my Iron Man, like my sci-fi and everything else like that, so I thought I'd have a look at one of these. This is the 1/24th scale, so quite small little figures and all the rest of it, but you can buy the entire set by Dragon. It's only a quick review on this one because, to be honest, there's not much to it. I could almost build it in the space of a review, but again, really nice, very nicely moulded, very crisply moulded. It's like a resin almost that they make these out of, so again, there's no real seam lines, burring, things like that you have to worry about. And to be honest, there's only a set of legs, that's a pair of arms, torso, front and rear and a head. There's nothing really to it, but you do get a little diorama base. And I think just for a collector's point of view, if you're into this thing, you can buy the entire set because they do all the different versions of it in all the different Iron Man suits, and you could have a very nice collection without going through the cost and space required of doing the larger ones, which take up all that room. Other thing today is I had a quick go and I've sorted out the Draken, so back by popular demand. Everyone says, what about Draken? Right, Draken video is back on the site again. It got retired, it's back again. Okay, as we said, so that gives us 67, I think. 67 builds up on the site now, full builds for you to see. It's down the bottom of the screen when you go onto the video player one, just scroll to the bottom and obviously you'll see it down there. And the full series date is down on that. I did have a quick look at some of the other ones. It's going to be really hard to edit out the music because I talk over it. So unfortunately, as we spoke about before, those other particular ones, I know a lot of you said about the 148 Tomcat, it was a nice build. And I love the night shift music going through it as well, because I built that one at night. Unfortunately, it's got a lot of music in that one. It'll be a nightmare trying to edit that one out. So we're going to leave it as that now. So basically all the ones we sort of people wanted to see back down there, the Super Hornet, the Harrier, things like that, they're all back on the site now as well. So you can go down and see those. Obviously, it's just a week until Telford. So next week, not going to be doing much building, if I'm honest. We'll keep you in line with the vlogs and all the rest of it. But obviously, we've got to prepare everything because we travel up. Well, we'll be loading up Thursday, travelling up Friday. Obviously, we're up there for the full weekend. Come and see us. We're in Hall 2G, which is near the end, up by the doors, near the toilets, which is always quite handy. We're going to be there. We've got the full stand. Don't forget, if you are planning on bringing a model to display it on the Flory Models table, have a look in the forum, have a word with Steve as well. We're sort of organising this one again. Then we get an idea of how many, because last year we were sort of inundated and we had to rotate them to get everybody's models shown and everything else like that. But obviously we've got the big end stand, you know, the big U-shaped stand and everything else, so we get as many of your models on display as we possibly can. Remember, you can bring them for the Saturday or the Sunday and all the rest of it and things like that. So that is about it for us. Oh, one thing I must mention as we go before we go. Obviously, the prize draw ends tomorrow night, so it's your last opportunity to get in there. And I've got to think what it is. Oh, it was the Talon kit and the full set Flory model sanders as well for that prize. Okay, and then on Monday I will then put up all the details for November's prize draw, and I'll obviously announce the winner live. We'll draw him here live on Monday's show, like Matt, so you can see that one. Anyway, so to play us out today, normally I show you your work and all the rest of it. It's been some great work, but I'll do that next week. Because it's Halloween, me and Sid had a bit of fun on Tuesday and we went back to destroy my model because quite frankly, we've still got a lot of your models here to work our way through. So we got them all out. Sid did his fantastic, you know, GCSE level artwork on the actual pumpkin and obviously with the actual Halloween written on it, which was a sublime touch and everything else, because who would have known. And then we basically shot the crap out of it all and everything else, and there was bits of it went absolutely everywhere with this one. So I'm going to leave you with that. Happy Halloween. If you're having a party over the weekend and everything else, please enjoy yourself and play safe and play nice. So until Monday, everybody, happy modelling. Take care. Hello, welcome to Flory Models Halloween special. Yes, it marks the return of Destroy My Model. So we have a small plethora of different items down here, and we'll be attacking them again with the BB guns.
And with the pumpkin.
And with the pumpkin. So we'll see what mess we can make with that.
Indeed.
Right. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Yours survived quite well.
That's because it fell off.
I've tried to shoot over
Got a happy mouth now.
Yeah, that's it. So there we go. You've done very well.
Yum, yum, yum.
Actually, it's not a lot less of the truck. That didn't go particularly well. Sweet. Oh dear.
Got some spare wheel.
Spare wheel, yeah, absolutely.
Various things. Yours did quite well. Oh, it's structural failure, I should think. Down in
Got
there.
a little bit.
Hold on, let's have a look at.
Yeah,
That was quite a tough puff.
It was actually a tough pumpkin, that one. I must admit, I didn't think he was going to do as well as that. He did very well. Now we just need 4 hours of clean-up. Right, so there we go. Usual thing, if you'd like to see your model completely destroyed by us, put the hands on something, crush it, shoot it, blow it up or whatever, and send it along and we'll do our utmost to wreck it.
Spooky.
Spooky. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Indeed.